Hey guys, this is Rosa Kelly. Welcome back to my channel, and today 10 of the 12 days of Christmas. So the challenge for today is a Christmas sparkle, and so I thought it would be really cute to do a super easy mini album tutorial. And I'm gonna be using this collection that I picked up at Michael's. This is the Holiday Romance, and I showed you this before. It doesn't have a lot of sparkle, but I love the colors. The colors are really beautiful. I do love this page here with the houses, and I have all the ephemera that kind of matches with the collection, and this one does have a lot of sparkly pages or sparkly images. And so yeah, so I thought that was really cute. I absolutely love this one here. See how it shines. So all of these I picked up from Michael's, and yeah, so I was excited to play with it because the colors are really cute. And so now, before we get started with the tutorial, I want to remind you that this series is a giveaway. Make sure that you are leaving a comment under each one of the days. I do have two $50 gift cards for my giveaway, and also one surprise that I'm gonna be sharing with you on the last video. And make sure that you go visit my friend Debbie. She also has a giveaway on her channel as well. And so yeah, so what I'm going to do is to make a 6x6 mini album. And so for that, you're gonna need a piece of chipboard, and this is a 12x12 medium weight. And so I'm gonna cut this at 6 inches. It's gonna be a little loud here for a second. And we'll cut this at 6. So these are gonna be our covers. And then I am going to cut one piece at 3 inches. Okay, so 2 of 6x6 and 1 of 6x3. And this is gonna be a mini album more into the simpler side. It's not gonna have a lot of crazy interactive pages, but it is gonna be a beautiful idea for a little Christmas gift, maybe a last minute Christmas gift. Okay, so now for the binding, I am going to use lightweight cardstock. This is 65-pound cardstock, and I'm using this really pretty pink. It's called Blush, and you can also find it at Michael's. And I'm just gonna use 65-pound cardstock for this book here. So we're just gonna join those two together, and then we are going to add the chipboard pieces. And I like adding my spine at the center of the connection here. Okay, and we're just gonna put that one there, and then we're going to add these two pieces, one on each side, leaving a bit of space in between these two pieces. Let's see if I can do it this way, maybe. Okay, so here we go. And then we are going to do this one here. Okay, and there we go. Oops. Okay, so let's make sure they're even, and there you go. So now I'm going to cut the extras here on the side. Okay, and then you want to cut the corners at an angle, and then we're gonna do the same on this side here. Cut and cut. Okay, and then we are just going to fold along the score lines. Okay, just gonna go like that, and I'm going to use my double-sided tape. And let's see here, we're just gonna add this. Okay, we're gonna cut this right here. Okay, so I'm gonna take off the tape here, and we're just gonna fold this down, press down, And then you also want to mark here on your bending lines right there. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the same here on the other side. Just gonna massage my cardstock. I'm going to add my tape. There we go. And I'm just gonna fold these all the way. Press down. And then we are going to remove the tape here and fold these again. And then for the sides, you want to tuck in these little corners. And then we're also going to add the tape right there. And then we are going to fold this. Okay, and then press down. And then I'm going to do the same here. Tuck in these corners. And then I'm just gonna fold. And I'm going to add the tape. And now we're just going to take this out and fold this over. Okay, so here we go. So we have our binding ready. Want to make sure to score here on the bending lines, and there you go. So now we are going to do the hinges. So I want this book to have 4 hinges, and I'm just gonna cut a piece of cardstock, the same cardstock, at 5.5, and this is going to be by 11. And we are going to score here. We're gonna start at 1.5. Okay, on the 11 side, you want to score at 1.5, and then you want to score at every 3/4 inches here. So we're gonna do 2.25, 3, 3 3/4, 4.5, 5.25, 6, 6 3/4, 7.5, 8.25, 9, and 9 3/4. Okay, and so again, you're gonna start at 1.5 and do 3/4 inches all the way until 9 3/4, and then you just want to kind of pinch here the first 2 3/4 inch sections. That's gonna be your first hinge, like that. You skip the next, and then you do the next 2. Okay, you skip and do the next 2 here, and then you skip and do the next 2. Okay, so now we have our 4 hinges, as you can see. Now from the back, I'm going to add my double-sided tape. Okay, so I'm just going to add tape on the back of each one of these hinges here. 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let's see if I can take this. It's always hard for me to do that, so I'm just gonna cut it. Okay, so now we are going to remove the tape and join these 2. Okay, press down. Then we're going to remove the tape here and join these. Then you're going to remove and join those here, and then again remove the tape, and then just basically close the little hinges. And now we have here your 4 hinges again. One thing I like to do is folding these both ways. Okay, that way your page is flexible flexible on each side. Okay, so you want these to be very flexible pieces. Okay, so now before I add this to the book, I am going to add double-sided tape here again, and I'm going to do one on each side. Okay, let me grab this scissors maybe. And so we're gonna do one here, and then I'm just gonna cut these, and I'm gonna do the back. Okay, so you want to add the tape closest to the outside edge of each one of the hinges here. Okay, so there, and then here, that. Okay, and then two more. And always this part is for me the most tedious, because I really don't like working with tape so much, because see how it sticks to your finger, right? So then the more you do it, my finger gets a little bit irritated. Okay, so I am done with that one. I need a new one. Here, let me grab a new tape. And so yeah, adding the tape ahead really helps, makes everything a little bit easier. Okay, so we're just gonna do that, and then one on the back here. There we go. Now we're just gonna press down on our tape here, both ways. Okay, and then there and there. And now we're ready to add these hinges to our book. So we're gonna bring the book back, and we're just simply going to glue these on the center. And what you want to do is center your hinges, your 4 hinges, within that spine bending line right there. Okay, so it's gonna be right about there, and we're gonna add some glue right here. Okay, so I'm just gonna add some glue. There we go. Okay, and again we're gonna center the hinges within the spine, and you also want to center this up and down. Okay, so we're just gonna press down, press here in between your hinges, and then we're gonna press on this side. Okay, so here we go. Just gonna go here again. Okay, and then I am going to use my ruler, and we are going to score on the bending lines here. So you're gonna feel that gap on the top and bottom, and then you just want to fold that here, and then we're gonna do the same here. And do take your time with this. I am going a little bit fast. I don't want this video to take too long, and also I've done this quite a few times, but make sure that you go really slow and careful. You don't want to make a hole on your cardstock. You want to wait for your hinges to dry really good before you start folding these over. Okay, so I'm just gonna fold that right there. And now I'm gonna cut 2 pieces to put on the inside. So now I'm going to cut 2 pieces at 5 3/4 by 11, and I'm going to score these 2 pieces at 5 3/4. Okay, so along the 11-inch side. So 5 3/4 by 11, and we are scoring at 5 3/4. And we're gonna fold these along that score line. Okay, so here again, and then we're gonna glue those two pieces onto the covers, and that way we have one opening flap here, and then we're gonna have one opening flap there as well. And I'm just going to glue these down. Okay, so make sure you get the edges, and we are going to glue this one there, press down, okay, and then we're gonna glue this other one. Okay, so this one is going to go right here. Okay, and press down. I love this pink cardstock, it's so pretty. I'm thinking on doing blank books using this pink cardstock, because I did one the other day to make, what was I making? I was making a book with a pink base, and my daughter really loved it, so they look really nice. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on the side, and we are gonna work on the pages now. So for the pages, I am going to have 4 signature pages, and so I am going to cut 4 pieces here. I'm gonna do 2 at a time. So 4 pieces, we are going to do 5 3/4 by 11. Okay, just like the other ones that we did. Okay, so 5 3/4 by 11 here, and so we're also going to score these 4 pieces at 5 3/4. Okay, so here's one. I'm just gonna fold as I go. Here is 2 5 3/4. Okay, so folding, and here is the next one, 5 3/4. And one more, we're gonna do 5 3/4. Okay, so that is gonna be, let's say, side A of our page, and now we're gonna do the back side. And so for this one, we're also going to do 4 pieces, and these are going to be 5 3/4 by 6 3/4. So we're gonna cut it this way now, 5 3/4 by 6 3/4. Okay, and we're gonna use this remaining, so make sure that you are cutting it kind of the same way that I am cutting here, so we have the same leftover pieces. The first one we cut like this, now we're gonna cut it like that. Okay, so 5 3/4 by 6 3/4. Now these 4 pieces we are going to score at 1/2 inch here. Let's see, we're gonna score at 1/2 and at 6 1/4. Okay, so same for all of these, 1/2 and 6 1/4. Okay, and then we have 1/2 and 6 1/4, and 1/2 and 6 1/4. And we are going to fold along the 4 lines. Okay, so 2. Okay, so here, this one, there, and same here. Okay, so now these 4 pieces are going to go on the back of our pages. So let's say this is our main page, side A. These are gonna go on the back here. And here comes the fun part. When we glue this, so you can glue them all the same, so your pages are all the same, or you can glue one this way, so the page opens this like that. You can rotate and then glue it this way, so your page will open up like that, or you can glue it, you know, upside down. This will be the same though, because we could just turn it. So you can glue it either this way or this way. So I am going to do 2 of each. So I'm just gonna add glue, and I'm going to line this up here on the top, and then you want to add glue on the bottom here. Okay, and we're going to close this up. Okay, so now we have this first page. We have the pocket part on the side, which means this is how your hinge is gonna go in, and this can either open down or this can either open up. Okay, so I'm gonna do the next one on a different way. So now I'm gonna make these open to the side. So I'm gonna turn that to the back, add my glue. We're gonna line this up right here, press down, and then we're gonna add the glue and press down. So now this page, like I said, opens to the side. Here's our hinge. You can make it open this way, or you can make it open that way, and that we will determine once we're adding our pages to our book. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the other 2 here. Okay, I'm gonna put this one right there. So this one will also open to the sides, and now I'm gonna do this one so it will open to the bottom. Okay, let's turn this to the back. Add the glue here. Okay, so now I'm gonna, and you can also do double-sided tape on this step. Okay, I'm just trying to save a little time, and the glue works just as fine, if not better sometimes. Oops. Okay, so we're just gonna close that here. Okay, so now we have our 4 base pages. Now with our little leftover that we have, I am going to create another flap. So we have these pieces, and these measure about 5 1/4 here by 8 1/2. So I probably won't be using this. Maybe I'll save it. But for this one, I'm actually not gonna cut it. I'm gonna keep it the way it is here. And what I'm going to do is score these pieces at 4 and at 8 along the 8 1/2. Okay, so 4 and 8. Okay, here's the next one. And I like doing this that way we're not really wasting anything. We are using all of our scraps, right? Okay, so we're just gonna fold these. This is going to be our little accordion fold. 1, okay, here's 2, okay, this and this one here. Okay, and I'm not gonna glue these ones down. I'm going to add my pages to the book first. So let me bring back the book here, and at this point we can decide if we want the page to open up or if we want to use the pages that open to the side. Okay, so I think for the first one I'm going to use the page that opens up. And what you want to do is, let me actually, I'm gonna leave it here because I'm gonna cut more paper. So what I'm going to do is remove a piece of the tape here to the side, and then you're gonna find that center, and we are just going to insert, and you want to keep these right on top of the tape. Okay, you don't want to push it too much in. There, you remove the tape, and then you turn this to the back and remove the tape from the back. Okay, so you probably seen me do this a million times, but here we go. Now for the next one, I want to make, let's say, this page, I want to have the flat page here, since I have a flat page here, and then that way on the next one maybe I can have the two openings like that. So I'm gonna do the one without anything on it on the front. Okay, remove that, and then on the back we're just going to remove these. Now for the next one, I will use, since this one opens up, I'm gonna use this one too, just so I can have the same layout here. Okay, so let me open that up, find the center, and you're gonna press down and remove the tape, and then we're gonna remove the tape here on the back, just like that. Okay. And then we are going to add the last page. So I will make it open up. We can also make it open down. I'm going to do the up way, and I'm going to remove this tape here, and then we're going to add that. There we go. Press down and remove. Oh, this is the one that I have two pieces of tape because I ran out of tape. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this out. I'm not really good with my left hand, so let's see if I can just take this out. Here we go. Okay, so press down, and then we're gonna take out the tape on the back here. Okay, so now we have our pages. So basically your little book, it's ready to decorate, but I want to add these layouts that we have, and so we can either add them on the blank pages that we have, or you can also add them on the ones that have already a flap and just kind of build more into it. And maybe I'll put one here. Okay, so I'm gonna put one actually on this page that doesn't have anything. I'm gonna do one on each side, so I have like a double accordion fold. So I'm just gonna center these. Okay, because this layout is a little bit smaller than the size of the page, so I'm just centering it. It's okay. And then we're gonna do the other side here. Okay, so now we have on this page this double fold out. Okay, so then we have two more, and I don't like doing the same thing, so maybe we can even do it here along the top. Let me see if here I want to add something there, so we could do one side to side over here. So I'm just gonna glue one here. Okay, and then we're gonna do, let me open this up and press down. And we're gonna do one over here. And I really like symmetry, as you can tell probably on this easy construction, because I kind of like when you open it, okay, we have the same layouts there, we have the same layout here. This one has kind of like a similar, but you can play around with your layouts. This one is gonna be plain. Maybe I can do a pocket on that one using my scrap pieces. And let's see here, I'm gonna use 2 of these and then maybe do a double pocket. Let's see if I can work with this. Okay, and so I'm just gonna cut these 2 pieces at 6 3/4. Okay, and then I'm going to score. One we're gonna score at half and at 6 1/4. And the other one I'm going to also do half and 6 1/4, but I'm also going to do a 1/2 inch here. Okay, so now on this one, whoops, I'm going to take out the corners, and this is going to be the bottom pocket. And then this one I'm going to fold here too. Okay, so let's do this on the last page. So first you want to add the one that doesn't have that fold out on the bottom, and then we're going to add that one on top like that. So we're going to have our double pocket. So I need my glue, and this one you want to put right on the center. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one on the center here, and then we're gonna glue this one on top. Now you can see this right here, and then we're just gonna glue this second piece on top. Okay, so there we go. Press down, and press down. Okay, there we go. We have this. So there you go. So now our little book is ready, and we can go ahead and start decorating the pages. I think this turned out super cute. I mean, I love the book just by itself. The color of this cardstock is really, really pretty. And so yeah, so I'm just going to speed through this part of me just adding my paper, and then I'll show you the final result.
In the quiet evening, snow is falling, and from every window shines a light. Somewhere in the distance, drums are calling, but no one heeds their call tonight. Christmas, oh Christmas, how we long for you. Christmas, oh Christmas, let your message once again ring true. As I walk through the streets of my old hometown, I hear sleigh bells ringing in the air. There are Christmas decorations all around. Tonight love and peace are everywhere.
So here you go. Here's my final look into this cute little book. I think I'm also going to be adding some lace, and I still have to add the inserts here on the side, but as you can hear, I am losing my voice, so I just want to do a quick walkthrough here of the final little book. And so I use this Merry Christmas. This is from the dollar store. I actually had it on my stash, and I love how it adds some sparkle to this book. I use this this is like a rose gold pink glitter paper that I had. I only had a little bit of it, so I actually cut small little sections so I can just go all the way around. And then I used the ephemera. You probably saw in the video that I used a little chipboard on the back of the ephemera pieces to give them some volume. These are actually stickers, but I didn't use the peel off on the back. I just added the chipboard to add volume. So now let's look inside the book. I try to decorate almost every page. I still need to come back and add maybe I'll add some white cardstock in there, but I use the whole little paper pack, so 1 6x6, and I kept this one because I want to cut this apart and use it as little postage. So cute, right? Throughout the book. So this over here opens up like that. I love how that look in there. So here again, the ephemera with the chipboard on the back. This opens up. The places that are just pink, I'm going to add white cardstock, I think, and I'm gonna also do the insert. And these ones I left like that because I need to add the magnet, so I'll do that in a minute here. And so this is our double accordion fold page. I really love how this turned out. And then this opens up here again, some chipboard on the back. Love the ephemera. I mean, the ephemera really dresses this little book up. I'm thinking of adding lace when I add my inserts, and it's just gonna look really cute. This one, oops, so this one is the double fold. Oh, maybe I can add this piece here because I need some color there, so I might just do that. I added the magnet here and here, and then also here on the back. I still need to add the paper. And then here we have that happy holidays. I love these little birds. This opens up like that. And then the back here we have the double pocket and this page that opens up like that. And so that is this tutorial, quick and easy. It did take me a little bit to decorate, maybe about half an hour, but definitely doable in a day if you want to just put a fun Christmas movie on and work on your little mini book. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I will be back tomorrow if I don't lose my voice. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to go visit my friend Debbie and see what she has created for you today. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.